Sometimes there's things that happen to ourselves around the relations we have with other people. And we may perceive things in the wrong way. So, most people that, for example, broke up on a relationship, almost everyone thinks it was the other person's problem. It was the other person that was wrong, the other person that didn't see the way things are, and you think you're right. You know, thinking like this doesn't really help anyone to make progress in themselves. Essentially, if something goes wrong in a relationship you have with someone, either a loving relationship or family members, friend members, whatever happens. For example, if your business partner betrays you and steals the money away and goes, you can think that guy was a thief, but that doesn't really lead you to any any place. Instead, what you can see is that maybe there were behaviors of that person that you should understood that he was not a reliable person for you to trust on. For sure, there were things that you spot that maybe you thought was nothing special, but in fact, something was wrong. And now you can be more aware. Next time, you should understand before someone betrays you. Or you can change the way you did things in order for you to just secure your side in case the wrong person comes and tries to steal from you. You know, if a relationship doesn't work, it cannot be the fault of the other person. It has to be the fault of both people at least. But the point is, you can't really control what other people do. You can only control what you do or how you behave. So, if a relationship didn't work out, a loving relationship, maybe there was miscommunication. It's a very common issue. You know, maybe there were things you didn't say and you should have said, how you felt in certain situations, maybe things that just made you unhappy and you didn't say anything. Maybe if you open yourself up to the other person, would make the other person understand you better. Because we tend to think other people should guess the way we are and the way we feel. But we forget that everyone is different. So it's hard for people to actually be able to understand the other side the way we do. Someone can do something to you, and that person could have the best intentions in their heart, and they did that to you, and you perceive it as a bad thing. But if you actually tell that person, that you felt the way you did, maybe that person comes and says their intention was actually the best, and they even show you that, and you understood that in fact you just perceive things the wrong way, at least from your side. So remember, a lot of things can happen around us. We can't change really how other people behave, but we can change how we behave in certain situations. We can be more open in terms of communication to set clear how we feel and what we want. So that's how you should behave. If you have a friend that you thought was a good friend and it was in a good place in your heart, and it kind of, with time, kind of shows you that the person doesn't really care about you the way you do care about them or him or her, maybe the next time you'll be more aware if someone should actually deserve a place in your heart in the way that person did. Maybe you just perceived the wrong way. You thought was a good friend you could rely on, and vice versa. And maybe that person was just there to pass a good time with you, but didn't really care about you at all. But remember, if that person actually reveals as someone that doesn't care about you, that's a good thing. Because you should only want people around you that are really caring about you and sharing love with you. The people that are around you that just want to get advantage from you and don't care about you, just let them go. You don't need that people. You just need the good ones.